Hello. It has been. I had a little hiatus. Between that weekend I was just not feeling it, and between the weekend I was in Belgium. It's been a while. So I hope I haven't gotten rusty, because I do feel like it might actually be a little bit rusty. Yo, Falco. Ban email. Good thing I would never play on an emulator. Never ever. Yo, Threadcar. That is a very cute emote. It's only been a week. Well, I didn't do it for 2 weekends in a row, so... I mean, I know we can do the whole bit where it's like, oh, it's every Friday. But yeah. I'm doing pretty good. Definitely did need that little break. It wasn't ever meant to be truly a break, but I guess it ended up being that. I guess there's no harm taking a little break after 14 weeks straight of doing it every week. Alright, let's just do a little test run here to make sure I can still play the game. But yeah, I do hope the streams will be a little bit more frequent again, but at the same time, throughout the week I'm just really not having the energy for it most of the time. So I am hoping to get the two weekend streams in. Monday might be part of the weekend. But that's probably gonna be the extent of it for a while. It's always so funny when I start like a new job or anything. It's like, you think you're the most exhausted in the beginning because like everything's new. Maybe it's just that my energy reserves are still good at that point and they aren't as good anymore after a couple weeks, couple months in some cases. I don't know, but I always find that when I start something new like this, it's like easiest to still have the energy for stuff in the beginning. Although, admittedly, at work it's also been like... The first month was easy, because we had an experienced colleague to fall back on, and he left after a month. And since then it's been a little bit downhill. There's been some moments that have cost me a lot of energy, so maybe that's just it. Maybe that's it. Things being new also giving energy, that's definitely a possibility, because, you know, it's exciting to learn. And at some point, like, I'm still learning, but I'm also getting more responsibilities. So on top of things being new, which is, like, interesting, yeah, there's just more responsibilities, which just takes more energy. Alright, let's do a quick stretch before we get into the run. I've actually been pretty good about stretching today, and yesterday too. Because I have a climbing project that I need to be a little bit more flexible for. I was looking at the footage of like me trying it, because that's the one thing I did record last Thursday. And it's just like, I'm so close, but also seeing my friends just do it without any trouble makes me realize, damn, my hip flexibility and my general like lower body flexibility sucks. It's so bad. But that's why I'm trying to get better at it. I'm not just trying, I am getting better at it. And I'll do my best. Also, I'm glad to hear that, Alette. Thank you for dropping by to say hi at least. But yeah, glad to hear that you're happy. Can spread the household tasks again. Excuse me if I'm a little bit bad at talking today. Then again, isn't that every stream? Still groggy after your nap? Fair enough, that was a pretty late nap. Wait, I'm actually not sure. Am I using a white turn right now? I think I am. Yeah, naps are scam most of the time. Words are hard. That is very, very true. Every now and then I still get lured into trying naps. Sometimes I just physically can't manage to stay awake. But yeah, it quite rarely works out. A little bit of a wall hit there, but I'm actually gonna try not to go for super long today, because again, it has been a hot minute and I don't wanna go too hard. And also I'm definitely wanting to watch some more My Hero Academia. Because I'm like halfway through Season 6, or like halfway through the second arc of Season 6. And it was already very difficult to get myself to stop watching just to do the stream. I forgot to check if I had white turn, but I'm pretty sure this feels like white turn. I'd be very surprised if this is its natural turning circle. Max 4 hours sleep every night. Threadcore, are you okay? That is not enough sleep, my friend. White turn. Yep, there it is. I don't know, there have been times where I might not have felt great after taking a nap, but at least, you know, when you're tired enough, you start getting like cold shivers. And you just can't really do anything. And that did kind of go away after the nap. So I was slightly more functional. Yeah, that I can see that. I don't know, for me, I used to be so good at like getting very little sleep. But then I started being not as good at it. And I don't think it's just me getting older, I think that's kind of just life. That was not a lot of energy. At all. Okay. Oh yeah, I used to be pretty good at sleeping a lot as well. Nowadays it's like, I sleep till like 10 and then I wake up and then I fall back asleep for like half an hour and then I wake up. And it's like this interrupted sleep that's not that helpful in recovery. You've never had cold shivers from being tired? I get so cold when I'm when I'm tired. Then again, I've always kind of struggled with temperatures in both ways. I think that when I'm like working out, I get warm pretty fast, and like I get quite warm. But also when I'm cold, I'm very cold, and when it's warm outside, I really struggle. I don't know, basically, anything that's not like a medium temperature, I'm sad. Yo, SHB. No, I have not been paying very close attention. I saw that there's been a lot of activity, so good shit. I have not seen the specific runs yet, though.
Congratulations.
You get other symptoms when you're sleep deprived. Fair enough. For me, it's mostly I get cold a lot faster.
Choose your vehicle.
And sometimes I get a bit grumpy.
3,
Maybe more than a bit.
1.
Mostly I just want to be able to get my rest, and if someone's interrupting my rest, then I get grumpy about that. And slow brain. I get very slow when I'm tired. Which makes sense. Oh hell yeah, let's go. I did see that Mifune went live with High Speed Edge 3. Nice to see you got it so fast. Almost ran into something bad. That was a pretty decent run.
Go! Great! Good job! Electron Cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro Robin.
Oh, are the stores not open on Sundays for you? Here they're usually open from like 10 to 6. Oh dang, okay. I actually forgot that was there. Astro Robin really needs the help of those boosters to get to a decent speed. And on Monday, is also everything closed? Why is that? Is it a holiday?
Choose your vehicle. Astro Robin.
Okay. Maybe I'm gonna sound stupid, but what holiday is it on Monday?
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Pretty sure there's no holiday here on Monday. Although I'm free on Monday anyway, so I'd be less likely to know.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap.
pretty good.
Congratulations.
International Workers' Day. Gotcha.
Good job. Select Ron Cup.
Every time I'm caught off guard by the time save on a White Wolf, it's such an unlikely track to die on.
Astro Robin. Three, two, one. Fire.
Ah. Yeah. Any day off is a good holiday. That's how I felt with King's Day as well, which was last Thursday. Some people, like, not some people, a lot of people take that day to just go out partying and drinking. And the evening before as well.
2 laps to go. You
But I just went climbing.
fire.
So I would say I'm doing pretty good for myself.
Final lap. Fire.
Cats are cute. Oh, got it. Undead Force, could you mark this one? Because I think that's a big enough mistake that I'm gonna wanna redo it. No, no. You know, I haven't seen
You got a new booster.
the kitty in our apartment complex for the past week.
Wonderful.
Maybe not full week yet, but past several days at least.
Good job.
Makes me sad. It's always so fun to just walk up the stairs and see him
Silver Cup. Select
laying
Ron
there
Cup.
on the chair.
Choose your vehicle. Astro
Keep wanting to go
Robin.
so far up. Yo, J-Dizzle. Nah, that was safe. That was pretty safe.
2, 1. Fire.
Yeah, Undead Force is really carrying the stream, to be honest. But yeah, I'm also hoping to go climbing again on Monday. I need to contact my climbing buddy
Got a new booster.
to see if she's available.
Fire.
I still want to record that pink 6A that I climbed on Thursday. Why did I do that?
You got a new booster. Final lap. Fire.
And also definitely want to try the purple 6A that shut me down. Even though it's unlikely that I'll have gained that much more flexibility this time. But maybe... maybe it'll be good. Friend did show me a way. Also, let's mark this one because that was like incredibly slow. A friend did show me an alternate way to do that climb. That kinda works. It's a bit janky, so I prefer not to have to rely on it. Because instead of
Ron Cup.
pushing my palm on a big handhold, I use a little foot chip.
Select Ron Cup.
It's higher up, which makes it easier to get my foot high up as well.
Choose your vehicle. Astro Robin.
But it's also kinda difficult to get yourself into a position where you can use that little foot chip to push properly, so I don't know.
3,
Also nice butt spot.
1. Fire.
PSA, don't spend your butts. You need to keep one.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
And Astro Robin's boost is pretty disappointing. Then again, I'm also missing a lot of boosters here, so that really doesn't help.
Wonderful.
Yo, SHP, that would be sick. Climax has not been in a marathon since... I think BSG 2018. And not at like a very big marathon since Yasuo's run.
3, 2,
No, I've run it at BSG. But yeah, that was 2018, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, for sure. God, 2018 being 5 years ago. It's fucking with my head right now. It means it's also been almost 5 years since I met Emmy. Or, you know, it will be in August. That's kind of slow to do the jump. Bad booster. Okay, let's mark this one too. I wasn't gonna, but that wall hit just sealed the fate. Thank you. So that makes 3 so far. Let's try not to let it escalate from here.
Congratulations.
No, Trucker, we're not. I'm really trying not to mark everything.
Choose your vehicle. Astro Robin.
They provide HDMI capture. And probably also,
2,
you know,
1.
composites to HDMI conversion. So if you want to play on your GBASP, you will have to bring your own GameCube with Game Boy Player, or arrange that you can borrow someone else's. But you will have to, you know, make sure you have something that can put out video.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap.
Okay, yeah, then that's all you gotta bring.
Go! Congratulations.
It differs per marathon,
Good job.
but yeah, as long as you can...
Electron Cup.
Oh, that was decent. Cool.
Choose your vehicle.
As long as you can provide something that outputs composite, component, S-video, or HDMI, you're pretty much set.
3,
Outside of that,
1.
bring your own or ask someone, like if you can borrow someone else's. Like sometimes there will just be like a GameCube for you to use, or, you know. But you do want to make sure you bring it, because the staff doesn't provide that.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
I guess we're not getting the energy there, which is probably fine, actually. That double brain fart moment. The PCs is kind of a difficult topic. I have no idea how they do it at GDQ, but at BSG, I do believe they are... at least at Annual, there was a PC that you could use, but its specs were mediocre. No offense. So if you want to make sure your game runs good, if it has high requirements, definitely bring your own or borrow someone else's. I managed to borrow Clever's. Big shoutouts to them. For my Demon Turf run last BSG. It was definitely... like, I did bring my own mouse, I believe, because, yeah, you don't want to use an unfamiliar mouse with unfamiliar sensitivity for Demon Turf. And I do believe it only just managed to get the frame rates that I needed. Like, it was a consistent 60, but I'm used to 120. So I'm still glad that I practiced at 60. Also 60 Hz monitor. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that PC also could not squeeze out to 120. And 120 is what I normally play on. Because if I try to go 144, even on my PC, it can drop below that. And 120 is like almost entirely smooth. Small drops below it, but not much. But yeah, it's still funny how high the requirements are to run Demon Turf smoothly. Speaking of Demon Turf, I owe Undead Force a Demon Turf tower run with a guitar. And trust me, I've not forgotten. It will happen. If not this weekend, I'm really aiming for next weekend. I just don't want to let it pile up, you know, because I'm pretty sure by now I already owe you another challenge run. I need to double check that on Patreon, but yeah. Thank you for being understanding. Yo, Pucci, I am trying my best. So far, it's going pretty decently, I would say. Well, I'll start thinking. Ring fit run. Oh gosh, that would be a whole thing to set up. Like if, you know, yeah, if you subscribe to my Patreon that I don't actively post to because I'm bad, you're gonna request it. I've been thinking about that regularly. Like, what do I want to do with my Patreon? Because it's difficult to post updates that I'm not already posting elsewhere. And especially because Patreon, like, videos also have some limitations. Like, I was thinking, okay, maybe I just upload my top rope climbs there. But I would have to upload them on YouTube unlisted and then just link them, which I guess works. Do I put some effort into the videos, but then, like, do I want to lock that behind Patreon? No, I don't. Do I just post flexing pics? I could. Just gonna take some. Do I post other kinds of updates of, like, my strength and flexibility training? Do I post the exercises that I do? I just don't know. I thought I had it kind of figured out, but then I got busy and now I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. I have played many Mario Kart games before. I have not speedrun any though. I've played 64, DS, 8, Wii, mostly 8 though. I do quite like Mario Kart 8. Still just a one image? Yeah. A video, actually. There's the one introductory post with the image, I believe. Actually, no, that one didn't even have an image. I have the one text post and I have the one video. The pull-ups video. Speaking of which, like, I was thinking, you know, I post my progression there, but I'm not really progressing past 4 yet. So, that's kind of a bust. I've never played Super Circuit, I've seen it though, and I can see why you might say that. I had no idea if BPA used to run Super Circuit too.
3, 2, 1, fire.
I don't think that many F-Zero players have run it, right? Especially not the GX players. The GBA games I can see some overlap, but I'd be surprised if there's much outside of that.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Yeah, I am aware of that. Hey, typing's hard. I get you. Pretty good.
Great. Good job.
Typing's hard, yo.
Select Silver Cup.
Almost as hard as
Choose
words.
your vehicle.
But words, like speaking, definitely harder. At least for me. Because in text, I can just backspace and try again.
2, 1.
It's usually, like, if I post a message with a typo, it's like always in the last word. Because that's, like, I type the word and then I press send. And I don't have time to look at it.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
I'm not even at speed yet.
Final lap. Fire.
Man, not a fan of Astro Robin's speed capabilities.
Wonderful.
It handles nicely, I will give it that. It's just kinda slow.
Select Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro Robin.
So, on a keyboard, on my own keyboard, I have quite a lot of faith in what my fingers type. And it's usually justified.
2.
On mobile, I'm garbage.
Fire.
I rely on word suggestions so much. One thing I hate about suggestions is like, it's not very good at picking up when you've just inverted 2 letters. Like, it's usually pretty good at guessing what I'm trying to type, but when I swap 2 characters, it just never gives me the right solution. But yeah, phone typing is really hard for me. Oh my goodness, that's just not gonna be enough. Because I missed all those boosters. At least I got one of them. Anyway, I have been thinking of like, I still wanna get my golden Sundays in, and I'm not saying it's gonna be Sundays. I'm saying like, it would be funny if I could do it every Sunday. But clearly, weekly things are too much for me. But that being said, I do want to do some Golden Sun 1 randomizer, because I made that fucking thing, and I had great ideas. And then I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Between F-Zero Fridays, Demon Turf Tower, really just those 2 things, and work. I've not gotten around to it, but I will come back with some hot Golden Sun rando. As for like actual runs of Golden Sun, god, it's difficult. Maybe no cutscene patch. But vanilla is so difficult. Because intro is long as fuck.
3, 2, 1, fire.
Also, Dark Dawn is just regularly on my mind as well, but again, also a long run and pretty unforgiving. Hello, Emmy. What you doing?
F-Zero Friday.
You're doing F-Zero Fridays?
Yeah.
Whoa. Is this you playing?
Yeah.
Damn, you're good. Didn't know you played this game.
Weird.
Congratulations.
Yeah, about 45 minutes. It's pretty rough.
Good job.
Phase the fastest.
Select Silver Cup.
Oh, but can you do this track? It's really difficult.
Choose your vehicle. Astro
Do you believe in yourself?
Not with this vehicle.
You know what? That's fair. It's pretty challenging as is, but this thing's not very fast. So, if you mess up, I can understand.
But there's a skip that I do.
True, true. Is it the skip that I do as well, or do you have your own
Oh,
skip?
I don't know what one you're doing. It looks as crazy as the map looks on the bottom.
Okay, so you didn't go for the level 1 skip there. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do it with this vehicle. Actually.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a pretty low top speed.
But there's this thing you can do now, which is... Like that.
Yo, damn, that was close. Can't believe you got that. That's crazy, Emmy.
It is Friday.
Huh?
Oh gosh, I don't... I mean, it looks like you don't have enough energy to make me sleep.
Oh, sunset looks so pretty.
Yo, Index Stick. It is F-Zero Fridays, my dudes.
You should look outside. The sun's setting. It's pretty.
I'm gaming.
I'm telling the other people
Oh.
are not gaming.
Oh, that fresh air is actually really nice. It's getting
awesome.
quite warm.
Choose your vehicle. Astro running.
Real gamer hours.
Real gamers who go outside.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
2, 1. Fire.
Anyway, it's good to see you, Index Stick. Hope you've been doing good. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that demonstration of mistring by Emmy. Very impressive.
I can even let you in on a little secret.
2 laps to
What's
go.
the secret?
You got a new booster.
Who was on me?
Gasp. Imagine if I actually handed off the controller to Emmy and faded all that.
Final lap. Fire.
He'll probably do better than I am right now.
Finish!
hell?
Congratulations! Good job! Select Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro running.
But yeah, so far we're deathless, so that's wonderful, but we still have Puzzle Ring to go.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Okay. Wasn't expecting, 1, to hit that, and 2, to be bounced that hard. Like, it always gives you the same amount of speed, but I wasn't expecting to be bounced in that direction, I guess. So, it's kinda sad I missed both of those boosters.
Final lap. Fire.
Might run out of energy here. Nope. We're good.
Finish! Wonderful!
Unbelievable.
Good job! Select Silver Cup.
He hasn't even received that many games.
Choose your vehicle. Astro running.
Actually, isn't Tears of the Kingdom coming out in like a week or 2?
3, 2, 1. Fire. Two laps to go. You got a new booster.
2 weeks. Gotcha. Still haven't finished Breath of the Wild. I'm kinda wondering if I even should.
Fire.
I mean, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get Tears of the Kingdom, but like... I almost kind of feel like just reading up on the story of Breath of the Wild, just so I don't get fatigued from experiencing mostly the same world twice. Because that's what I've heard, is that the world is like almost identical from what people have been... from what people have seen so far. I've been like trying pretty hard to avoid spoilers for Breath of the Wild, and have been
3,
somewhat successful.
1. Fire.
But maybe I should just look into it and then try Tears of the Kingdom for myself. Or maybe I should just not bother. Yeah. Aw, dang it. That's a very basic way of looking at it. Like, it's not just about good guys beat bad guy. That's how you can summarize, like, every game. It's about how it happens and, like, what characters you meet along the way, how events transpire. Like, sure, I'd be very surprised if Link doesn't beat Ganon, you know? That's really bad. That's the first death. Let's go. Like, a game is more than just who wins the final fight. That's what I'm trying to say.
1. Fire.
So it begins. Oh, this fucking track. Astro, let me tell you about Hyrule Warriors. You can play as Zelda.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
I mean, let's be real, it was bound to happen. Oh my gosh, okay. That's rough. It does. Lingle's cute.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
So from what I have seen of Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda might play a role beyond just being the princess. But also I have no idea, because I have no context for anything that happened in that trailer. There we go. Easy. She is very British.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
I wish I could not be missing those boosters. Oh gosh. Well, you know.
3, 2, 1.
I knew I had too much speed going into it, but I just couldn't slow myself down, really. Like, I could have, but I didn't. Ah. For what? It is definitely funny how just like random characters in fantasy just suddenly have the most British posh accent. Shout outs to Xenoblade. Oh my gosh, please. Can I at least overshoot it if I'm gonna miss it? Yo, nice Strutgary. Don't get stabbed.
2, 1. Fire.
That's funny. That is kind of what it's known for, yeah. See, like, at least I live this. Even if it makes me die inside. That's okay, I can still die on lap 2 and 3. Jack the Ripper was from London, right? I should really be taking the right side though. For a moment.
3, 2, 1.
You know what? Let's just get it all out of the way. This is gonna be the run that's gonna go onto the spreadsheet. It's okay if I died a bunch of times. At least I don't have to come back to it, because this run is gonna be good. This is gonna be the one. Just misflow things. Ah, man.
Final lap. You've got a new booster. Fire. Finish! Congratulations! Good job!
Well, fuck. Still gonna have to come back to that. Mark it. Because that was
Your vehicle. Astro Run.
not as good as it should have been. Also,
3,
yeah.
2, 1.
Thank you, Undead Force. I mean, hey. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Go see the world. Or London, at least.
You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire. Finish! Wonderful!
Undead Force, don't forget.
Good job!
Don't forget to say your thing.
Select Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro Run in.
I mean, the cat's more important.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Alfie's good bean. Deserves all the pets and attention. Money and house. Yeah.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
And how nice would it be to just be rich without doing anything? Just inherit a lot of money from rich parents.
Final lap. Choose fire.
And I don't mean like inherit in the sense of like, you know, they're passing away, because that would make it sad, but just have rich parents who just finance you doing cool stuff. That would be cool.
Good job! Select Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro Run in.
Gotta find a rich partner. That also works.
3, 2, 1.
I definitely would like to see some more of the world as well. It's hard to do stuff, you know? It's so hard to just be like, okay, let's book these 2 weeks off and let's just plan a travel thing, you know? My brain just doesn't really do that.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Okay.
Final lap. Fire. Go!
That was interesting.
Congratulations.
Yeah, cats will let you know if they need anything. They're usually not that shy about it.
Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle.
Also nice.
Astro in.
Donkey Kong crab looking guy. Oh, that's not actually, that's just... Okay, when you look at it full size, it's very different. But when it's small, it very much looks like the original, like, Donkey Kong crab sprites. Especially after you hit them once and, like, they have those added white pixels in their face. Anyway.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster fire.
Who is Donkey Kong?
Final lap. Fire. Finish!
Why is that a thing? That's Jeopardy, right? Where you have to answer every question as a question? Who came up with that?
Select your gold cup.
It's stupid.
Choose your vehicle. Astro in. Three, two, one. Fire.
It is an epic song. And on the first iteration, you usually don't hear all of it. That was some sick bouncing. I have to wonder if that bounce is purely visual, or if that's actually sending me upward. Because that was a big bounce. Making me want to experiment.
Got a new booster. Final lap. Fire.
Ah, it's fine.
Finish!
I was like spamming the boost button, and as soon as the boost ran out, I stopped spamming it.
Good job!
Playing games is hard.
Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro in.
Sleepy. Eepy.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
I missed it. 15 weeks in, and I'm still
Final lap.
mixing up the tracks and their boost plate locations.
Go! Great! Good job! Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro run in.
Oh, that menu right there just made me realize White Cat is next week.
3.
White Cat's gonna struggle.
Fire.
Or I'm gonna struggle using White Cats. Katie.
Laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire.
That was a nice recovery.
Finish! Great!
It is funny how,
Good job!
even with these mediocre machines, I'm still getting
Select your gold cup.
a reasonable amount of gold splits.
Choose your vehicle. Astro run in.
Then again, the shorter menuing time helps. Like if I were using a little Wyvern right now, I would definitely not be getting those golds, because each of those is by like less than a second. I still think Dragonbird's gonna get a decent amount of golds.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire.
Man, I do like this track. It is very fun.
Go! Great! Good job! Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro run in.
I'm also pretty excited to get to Golden Fox. I think Golden Fox is gonna do pretty good.
1. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire. Go! Congratulations!
Biddy's a cutie.
Good job! Choose your vehicle. Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro running.
Why am I yawning?
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Oh yeah.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
I was lucky.
Final lap. Fire.
I lost a lot of speed there.
Finish!
That's
Great!
unfortunate. But
Good job!
we'll see
Select your gold cup.
if I give it another go.
Choose your vehicle. Astro running. Three, two, one. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire. Go! Great! Good job! Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro running. Three, two, one. Fire.
Yeah, I'm definitely a bit tired. I really should have streamed earlier, but yeah, it was difficult for me to just get started.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
I really thought that turn was wider.
Fire.
Wind! My enemy. Okay, let's mark this one too. That was too sloppy.
You've got a new booster. Go!
Appreciate it.
Congratulations. Good job. Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro running. Three, two, one. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire. Finish! Great!
Finish!
Good job! Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro running. Three, two, one. Fire.
I gotta channel my inner me. My inner me being the world record holder on this track.
You've got a new booster.
Probably gonna boost a bit later there because this thing doesn't gain as much energy from boosts. Just to make sure everything still approximately lines up.
Final lap.
No idea how things line up here, so
Fire.
let's do that.
Go! Congratulations! Good job! Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro running. Three, two, one. Fire.
So there's actually multiple variations of every track. And I'm trying to think, is that correct? Every track except for the remix tracks in Platinum Cup and Championship. Just in some cases it's labeled with just a number, like, you know, Half Dome 2. And in some case it's a word being different. Such as Mute City 6 carats versus 8 carats versus 10 carats. Or single course versus double course, that kind of stuff. And they are similar but with added elements, basically. So Illusion Lost Way is a perfect example, where Illusion 2, like Lost Way 2, is just Illusion Lost Way 1 with one extra U-turn thrown in, and then Lost Way 3 adds in another U-turn and makes one part thinner, but like close enough. So basically they have similar elements, and sometimes they are quite you know, majorly the same. But they add in just a little shake-up to make it more difficult.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Like, some tracks really do just feel like, here's the exact same track again, but we just added one turn. But then there's a few others that are actually pretty decently different. This one is decently different, I'd say.
Go! Congratulations!
Correct.
Good job!
I believe the basic shape of the track of Firefield Frontline 1 and 2 is identical, the mines are just placed differently. And the mines being different basically changes the path that you take.
3, 2,
So, mines are in a different place and boosts are in a different place. Well, we'll see if they're still live after this SHB, because I'm not done at the end of this run. We're still doing the spreadsheet runs. Alright, we'll go back and get that.
2 laps to go. Fire.
Yeah, let's go! Let's go! That was sick!
Congratulations!
Oh, you love to see it.
Select your course.
That is not easy.
Choose your vehicle. Astro run in.
Easy first try.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Yeah, so normally on Lost Way 1 and 2 this part's traits, but here they added this wiggle. And then here it's the same again. And they made this path thinner. And that's it. That's the changes to this track.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap.
Isn't it only this one that's different because these two had to be removed for the U-turn? I think the rest is identical. Also, fuck.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
But yeah, in pretty much all cases, I would argue that it would have been better to just have version 1 and 3 and take out the middle one, because that makes the iterations just a little bit too small. Kinda just feels like padding.
Final lap. Fire. You've got a Congratulations.
To do it.
Good job. Select your course, Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle, Astro Robin.
That did not feel like that good of a time. Why was that my second best? Why was that my second best? Wait.
1. Fire.
Have I just not played the track that much? Because I'm not even sure if that #1 time is real, because at some point we had changes in the rules for fast laps, and I'd accidentally set that time with the old rules, but like I didn't slow down on lap 1 or 2 to make sure my fast lap didn't also result in a 3-lap PB. So that fucked up my leaderboards for, I think, either that track or Lost Way 2. Or 1. I don't remember for sure. Well, that I know.
Great.
I don't believe
Good job.
that would have been the cause, though. Wait.
Select your course,
Oh.
Platinum Cup.
Maybe I really did
Choose your
just
vehicle.
haven't played that track that much
Platinum Cup.
since swapping over to
Choose your
Wii U.
vehicle, Astro Robin.
I do want to check if that's actually a PB though, because of the aforementioned lap rule shenanigans. It has been on my backlog to beat that to make sure all my, you know, in-game PBs are accurate.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. You've got a new booster. Fire. Finish! Congratulations!
Yeah, I really like the feel of the gamepad.
Good job!
As long as I can use CL and CR. I haven't used L and R,
Your course,
like the normal ones. Not as good.
choose your vehicle.
But CL and CR are in just a very, very comfortable position.
3, 2, 1. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
That was very bad.
Final lap. You've got a new booster.
Damn. I'm gonna save this. It's not worth it. Not worth hitting a wall there. Had I boosted?
Great!
Yeah, that's very sad.
Good job! Select your course, Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro
Ah, here we go. Tekken ball? That sounds like fun. Oh hell yeah. I love when they do that. Like when they gave Bayonetta the Peach and Star Fox and... I think there was another costume. What am I doing? I just absolutely blanked on like... I was like, okay, I'm too late to set up for the normal fast attempt. Do I go for the weave around? I don't know.
2, 1, fire.
That was not great. Focus.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Lovely.
Three, two,
Oh, that does sound like fun.
fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
That's fine. Fucking... Please. I don't know if I can even like do it with the power of one boost, like even if I do the slow setup. God, that was so close. Man. Fuck this track.
Fire. Finish!
I'm late.
Wonderful. Good job.
That was a lovely lap too.
Select your core Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle.
Oh yeah, mark that, by the way.
Robin.
In case that needed to be said.
3,
Wow.
2, 1, fire.
As it always does. I like when games let you add custom music. I like basically never do it because if I wanted to listen to my own music, I would generally just, you know, turn off the game audio and just put on my Spotify, but it's always nice when it is an option. Fuck it, not gonna... I should have decided earlier that I was gonna not go for the jump. So, add this one to the list.
Finish! Congratulations! Good job! Select your core Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro Robin.
I'm not even gonna switch to long booster. It's really not worth it.
3,
That's fair enough. Like, it is good for that purpose, for sure.
2 laps to go. You got a new booster. Fire.
Yeah, I guess for fighting games it does make a lot more sense.
Final lap.
Yo, David. Hey, yo.
Fire.
Nice chow emote. That's very cute.
Go! Congratulations! Good job! Select your course, Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle, Astro Robin.
Astro Robin. Yo, hell yeah.
3, 2,
There it is.
fire.
I love chow. They're cute. No, I'm not winning today. Not even close. I'm feeling very unfocused. It's really not helping my performance. I got a few good times. But on average, definitely pretty bad run. One thing that was very good in this run was Twin Course. In Twin Course I got the sick, like F-lap strat. One of those good old hit the finish line in the air and then land back at the end of the track kind of skips. That was pretty good. Proud of that one. That was a very poor idea to boost there. It worked out, but damn, that was scary. Yeah, it is. Platinum Cup has like SNES tracks or like remixed SNES tracks. It is by far my least favorite cup.
Select your course, championship. Choose your vehicle. Astro Robin.
The SNES tracks are just not that great when you're using the boost system.
3, 2, 1, fire.
I figured you'd say something like that. Like, I respect the game for being a launch title and being made in like 8 months. But I really don't enjoy playing it. we are.
Congratulations.
Honestly, yeah. That's pretty incredible. For Climax, they needed multiple tries to get it right. Because maximum velocity was like decent. And then GP Legend just feels like a poor man's Climax to me. I know some people who strongly disagree. But man, would I play this game any day of the week over GP Legend? Yeah, seriously, it's pretty incredible. Anyway, it's clear that I need to get up for a moment, stretch, and also just kind of refocus, because right now I'm kind of a mess. Also hydrate, for sure. Y'all should hydrate too. I'm gonna play some ads during my break, because I hate pre-roll, and I prefer to have as few pre-roll ads as possible, so... yeah. See y'all soon. Alrighty. So, I'm definitely still feeling not super focused. So maybe I shouldn't go for too long today. I mean, I often say that, and then I still go for a long time. But I think we're gonna be slacking a bit today in the quality of the runs. And that's okay. Let me just find my time for Hornet House 5362. Also, I was definitely curious about... Yeah, it's good to get up and move about, stretch a bit every now and then.
Select your port.
I was definitely curious about... Ah, okay. Yeah, so it was a second place, but the first place is quite a bit ahead, so that makes sense. So I think it was Lost Way 2 then that had an inaccurate #1 time. So this is one I definitely gotta beat. I think this one might be legit, but might also not be. Either way, I wanted to redo both of them.
Select your port.
Let's get started then. The first up we have our chill,
On top.
because of course we do. Now, I'm not confident in Astro Robin's ability to make the jump on lap 2. On lap 3 I might go for it. I'll probably go for it.
1. Fire. Laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Actually, that could have made it. That's a little bit surprising to me.
Final lap. Fire.
Oh well, getting the skip once will be enough for today.
Wonderful. Good job. Bronze cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro Robin.
So Astro Robin is light, so I might be able to
Fire.
make the skip on lap 2 and 3. But I'm not feeling very confident about that, to be honest. It is very difficult. So I'll just do the basic skip. Basic skip will get the job done for today.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Boost fire.
I think during the Elegance Liberty run, I concluded that I should be taking the right path there.
Final lap.
Because that small skip you can still make from the right path, and you get a little, tiny bit of energy. This feels very slow. Not gonna... Though it is an improvement.
Wonderful. Good job. Select your course.
Take it for now. Again,
Cup.
just really not feeling it today. So we're gonna keep it short and simple.
Astro Robin. Three, two, one. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
I tried to do a side attack there. It didn't come out though.
3, 2, 1. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Bruh.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Nice wall hit.
Three, two, one. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire. Final lap. Fire. Go! Great!
Go.
Good job!
Thank you, announcer. Next up, puzzle ring. Let's
Select your
go.
silver cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro Robin. Three, two, one. Fire. Three, two, one. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Aw, how was that a miss? How was that a miss? Like, I can see why it missed, but like... I'm surprised I overshot, basically. I guess I turned very sharp from the jump plate.
Three, two, one. Fire.
I think as soon as I learned the strats for Mist Ring and Puzzle Ring, the odds of a deathless run plummeted quite a bit. I guess that works. Slow, but
Two laps
maybe
to go.
more consistent.
You've got a new booster.
Probably not like a lot more consistent though, given the precision you need to turn that around.
Final lap. Fire.
Oh, oops. That happens.
Three, two, one. Fire.
Basically, it should be doable in like one stream. of like, let's say 4 hours. And I need to not make any extra expenses to do it. So if it involves a game that I don't own yet, then that can be an issue. Unless there's a viable way to play it anyway. See very old games that, you know. You know. That's the shop girl. I do need more shop girl in my life, to be honest. But paying shop girl is not in Golden Sun 1. I'm glad that worked. A little bit surprised. Mostly glad. I'm just glad.
Oh, congratulations! Good job!
32. Brick 2.
Select your course. Hold cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro Robin.
Hey, Chip. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a nice stream. What were you doing? Collected blood, we now crave speed. Oh yeah. Hello, Sloth. I have heard of Ultra Kill before, but I still have no idea what it is. Like, what kind of genre is it? How does it play? Got a dip? Fair enough. Do what you gotta do. Thank you so much for the raid, and for dropping in to say hi. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Frick. A shooter game. Gotcha. I assumed as much from the name, but I wasn't sure. Also, I definitely just forgot how this track goes. So yeah, welcome everybody.
3, 2,
Devil May Cry and Quake and put drugs. I see. Honestly, sounds kinda cool. I can dig it. But yeah, as for us, we're playing F-Zero Climax. As I do basically every week. Not every week. We had a 2-week break. But we're back. And basically, I did a all-track speedrun, as you can see on the left side of the stream. Didn't go super well, because I ended, what was it, 6 minutes behind? But all of that is for the purpose of a spreadsheet, where we track the best time for every machine on every track. And the purpose of that is kind of to make like a leaderboard, like a ranking of how capable every machine is. It's not the most accurate way to do it, because, you know, quality of the runs will vary. But the idea is that in the end, all the runs will be pretty optimized. And it should be a very good indicator of which machines are good. And also, like, which machines can do shortcuts on certain tracks. Because there are quite a bit of shortcuts that are possible in this game, and some of them are only possible if your machine is very light, or if it can drift a lot. And that would be very noticeable in the spreadsheet. So this was inspired by a similar challenge in F-Zero GX, where the goal was to beat all staff ghosts with all machines. Now, this game doesn't have staff ghosts, so it's a little bit more arbitrary. But regardless, it's kind of just... Oh, I didn't mean to split. Autopilot. I didn't see what my time was. But yeah, the purpose is basically just to have me play this game every week. And I'm getting better, generally, every week. I'm gonna have to look at my VOD to see what the time was. But yeah, I'm getting better, I'm learning new skips. And honestly setting some pretty impressive times on some tracks. And it's fun. There's like over 5,000 combinations, I believe. Is that right? Or is it over 2,000? It was over 2,000. My bad. Still a lot though. Because there are 39 machines and there are 54 tracks. So that's a lot of times to be filled. Twitch, can you please let me go to the part of my VOD where I completed the track that I just completed? Would really appreciate that. But apparently that's just not allowed. But yeah, at this point I'm just optimizing some of the runs that I did during the all-track speedrun. Just optimizing them a bit further. For the life of me, am not allowed to watch my VOD to the point where I can see what time I just got on that track. $102.66. There we go. That took a while. 102.66. So there's a few more tracks where I felt like my performance during the all-track speedrun was subpar, and those are the ones that I'm cleaning up right now. And after that we're gonna enter all the times that I got today into the spreadsheet, see if there's any others that stick out like a sore thumb, and if not, then next week we move on to the next machine. But for now I gotta do this track, which is pretty rough. It always shuts me down. Always difficult.
3, 2, 1.
So this is where you'll see one of those like shortcuts. And already on lap 1 it's possible to do a shortcut with a few machines, really not that many. But this thing definitely cannot. But yeah, it's mostly just interesting to see what every machine is capable of. There's people who like a one-trick a machine and don't play whatever is optimal. And that's cool. So it's kind of nice to see what the rest of the machines are capable of. So there's a little shortcut for you. Can you believe it? The shortcuts actually just worked.
Good job.
Sometimes this track is a bully and doesn't count your laps when you do the shortcut. And I don't know why. But we did it, so yay.
Select your course, Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle. Astro run in.
This game is very cool. Definitely recommend checking it out. It only came out in Japan,
2, 1.
but it's very playable, even if you don't speak Japanese. Yeah, right? Like, that's weird. I mean, I guess
You got a new booster.
it's kind of compensating for Puzzle Ring taking a while. Like, not just the post-run part, but also during the run. It took way too many attempts. Yeah, it didn't hold up early enough. How long have I been going today? Over 2 hours.
3,
That's about right.
2, 1. Fire.
Not at all. I have never played a Crash Bandicoot game.
2 laps to go. You got a new booster.
I played Quack Attack, which is similar.
Final lap. Fire.
Dang it. I have played and beaten Spyro Enter the Dragonfly at least twice. Like, beaten it at least twice, started it up
3,
multiple times.
1. Fire.
That is kind of the extent of my Spyro playthrough stuff. I definitely still want to play Reignited. Everybody says that, but I enjoyed it. It definitely had some issues in terms of like frame rate
2
though,
laps to go. You got a new booster.
but I really enjoyed it. But yeah, the speedrun is very broken. That much I do know.
Final lap. Fire. Go!
I liked it.
Wonderful.
Also, the first time I played it with Dutch voices, which I normally don't do, but it also used to not be an option that often. This was a pretty rare game where they actually had Dutch voices. And it's honestly kind of funny. I don't think the voice acting was like bad. But maybe a little bit bad. There was a track earlier where I was like, I feel like I might want to redo this. Hey, what about Mistrain?
Select your silver cup.
Mistrain is almost 1.5 minutes. Yeah, Mistrain was very bad.
Choose your vehicle. Astro run.
Gosh darn it. Honestly, for a first game, that's pretty good.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I don't know, I just always hear people mention that it's bad. Maybe I need to revisit it.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
I do think I remember some minigames being kinda janky. And like some collision things. Yeah, like I mean, I've said this multiple times now, but I legitimately enjoyed it. Oops. Yeah, I quite like those.
2 laps to go.
They were a bit difficult to use sometimes, like having to use the bubble breath to capture dragonflies didn't always work very well.
Final lap.
How long have I been at what, exactly?
Fire.
This specific track? Like, 2 minutes.
Finish! Congratulations!
The entire stream?
Good job!
2 hours and 20 minutes. I was actually pretty fast. It's really just Mist Ring, or Puzzle Ring, that decided to be a bitch. Into the next Pyro game. Was that the one for the Wii? The one... Eternal Night, or whatever? I forget what it's called.
Select your
You know, I
course.
really feel like there's another track where I was like, it's probably fine. A Hero's Tale on PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. I don't think I've even heard of that one. Wait, Undead Force, you wrote down 151.62 for Archrace. That can't be correct. That is way too long to be correct. Hang on. Might have been a 051. Yeah, it was 051. I was about to say. Wasn't that bad. That was a funny mistake, at least. Am I done? I don't know yet. I feel like there was one track where I was like, this is probably good enough, but now I'm like, maybe I can improve whatever that run was. I don't know, let's just enter them to the spreadsheet and then we'll see. You did mention that earlier. Who is it? I'll decide if that's who I want to raid. The sequel to A New Beginning. Nah. Gotcha. Okay. We'll see if I have a person that I personally want to raid. Otherwise, I'll keep that one in mind. Alright, let's pull up the spreadsheets. You go here. Use save to my desktop first. Desktop. There we go. Oh yeah. Also, let's put on a song that's better than the menu music.
Edit.
Alrighty. Astro Robin, here we are. Oh, this person's called Octoman. That's funny. Alright, y'all know the drill. Alrighty. So, Wolves 65, 62. 52. Ah. Interesting idea. Is that available for... Wait, isn't that just a general BizHawk plugin that you can use? Because it would be kind of funny to have it swap between like the 3 F-Zero GBA games or something like that. Okay, wait, hang on, let me double check. 65, 62, 54, yep. Yeah, that could have been better, but that's... double wing, 85, 43. I beat my own time here. That's pretty cool. 68, 7. Yeah, that's very relatable. Like, I follow Author Blues on Twitter, and I believe he's the one who made it. And I was like, okay, that's a nifty idea. And then I just never set it up. I haven't been like, oh my god, I really want to try it out. Either. But it was like, oh, that's nifty. I could do that sometime. I think it was Nightmare Fear that was like, that was not great. Nightmare 1 was fine enough. Sorry, T-Phoenix. And... 60, 60. I'm trying to think while entering these... Hold the fuck. I'm very confused. Oh, okay. I just didn't delete these yet. I was so confused for a moment. Like, wait, why does it say art race when I'm having to enter Hornet? Because I'm dumb. That's why. Anyway, I was trying to think while also trying to focus on entering these times if there's any other, like, series of games that I could possibly do that with. Yeah. 3, 4. Hey, that's pretty decent. SA1, 2, and Heroes. That's definitely a possibility if it works with GameCube games. Nice. So that's this one done. 5422, that actually ended up being pretty decent. I kept complaining about the booster because it's D-rated, but like, it's not too bad. Almost matched Great Star. And it could definitely match it if I improve a couple of sloppy times that I was just like, oh, I can't be bothered today. Like, Archhill could have the shortcut twice. Instead of 2, looks like it could have just been better. Not bad for a D-Rust, where I also just didn't feel very focused. Like, I'm just looking if there's anything like offensive that jumps out at me here. I guess this helps. I didn't do it on Elegance Liberty on this stream. Yeah, just comparing to the Elegance Liberty run, Half Dome was floppy. Yeah, I messed up my boost pattern there, but that's a small enough mistake. I honestly can't complain all that much about this. Cool. Yeah, I'll leave it there for today. I think 2 hours and 20 minutes is good enough for a video. Jak and Daxter. I have played a decent amount of Jak X. I have played a bit of Jak 2. I think that's it. Definitely not very familiar with them. Jak X is a cool game. Definitely wouldn't mind playing that some more. Give it some more thought. Maybe some Metal Gear? But maybe that's like not high action enough for the shuffler to really be impactful. Sonic games are definitely a possibility. Yeah, true enough. If you ever want to, you know, have a little discussion or just like inquire about something, about a fan game. Yeah, if you want to just spar a bit to get an idea for a challenge run, just hit me up in my DMs. I'll be available for a while. Basically, as long as I'm like on the computer and like showing us away, because I'm always away, because that's just what I do. Feel free to just shoot me a message. Otherwise, also feel free to shoot me a message. But if I'm on mobile, I might just not respond or not respond as quickly. Anyway, I should have looked for a raid target while I was doing that little ramble. But that's just how my brain is today, I guess. Let's have a look. Regular path is doing slide 3. Slide series is cool as well. Let's Let's check the gobs and rims. A lot of people sprayed actually. Any particular... Right, it's Emma's birthday. We gotta go wish her happy birthday. It's a good raccoon. Oh heck, I forgot to stop my recording. Well, I'm not gonna cut it, so enjoy that irrelevant ramble, YouTube. Bye.